Welcome to Avio's Journey. It's good to see you guys. I'm drinking coffee, talking about summer business. Where is all the work gone? I mean, getting this question a lot again. Hey, Anthony, where's all the work gone? Has your business gone down on Fiverr? Has your business gone down on Upwork? Has your business, what's happening? Is it AI? Okay, so we're going to talk about where business is going at the moment and what are some things that you can do. So first off, as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment below about what's going on in your business right now, as well as making sure you check out Vio's Journey, viosjourney.com. Would love to have you over there, as well as my mentorship program, which I'm opening up a few slots on the weekend. So make sure you check that out if you're looking for some one-on-one help. All right. So, anyways, business, summer business. Summer business is traditionally light. It has been since I've been doing this for years and years, since I started 8 or 9 years ago. And when I started, I was told that it was like that before as well. So that's not irregular. Summertime, and let's be honest, June is what, 3 days away? 4 days. It's this weekend. June 1st is Sunday. We are in to summertime. June, July. June is typically one of the slowest. May and June is one of the slowest months. Okay, out of the whole year, at least what I've experienced over years of doing this. July, when we start getting further into the summer, closer to Halloween, closer to Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? The holidays, we start seeing a real big increase in ad spend and activity, as well as, you have to understand too, in the summertime, people are on vacation. People are on vacation. And it's funny because I think we, or I, if you're not a vacationer, like you don't go on vacation a lot, I don't go on vacation a lot at all. I probably really should go on vacation more, but I just don't. And so it always strikes me as, I know this sounds silly, but it always strikes me as a little odd to think of people going on vacation. I know it's silly, but what I mean by that is because I'm not going on vacation and I don't experience it. I'm not thinking of like, oh, everyone else is on vacation or people are taking vacation. But during the summer, this is true. People take vacation. Ad spend is typically lighter during the summer. It's different. Do you know what I'm saying? And people are not just taking vacation, but like I said, they're starting to shift their focus on the holiday season that's coming up. So what happens is we see a downturn in the amount of jobs that are going on. And if you are on these platforms and you're already starting to see it, or if you've not already seen it the last month or two, okay? Typically after taxes too, you see a really short bump and then boop, and then it drops off. I have been getting some questions about AI and asking, hey, are we seeing this drop off in work because of AI? And the reality is, and I want to be very clear about this. Again, this is a normal thing that business drops off during the summer. It always has. I mean, at least again, when I say always, it always has for the 9 years that I've been doing this, and AI wasn't going on then. So this is a normal occurrence that your business starts to slow down during the summer. Now, again, is AI as people using AI? Yeah, of course they are. But at the same time, too, AI is also bringing in people who would possibly use real people too to do their voiceovers. Don't forget that. Okay, it's a two-way street, right? Because that's why when you go to AI or you go to any of those websites, they're always talking about don't use a real actor, use us because we're their competition. So don't forget it's not a one-way street. It's two-way, right? They might be they're our competition, but we're also their competition. So, and neither one of us is going away. I mean, unless one of us quits. So, do you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that don't think like it's all or nothing. But there are going to be more AI work going, and that's true. But there also is going to be more voiceovers for voice actors as well. So don't forget that. But from the case of the summer, it's not AI, it is normal. That is a normal thing going on. And you have to think there's been a lot of, I mean, this whole year has been kind of just crazy up in the air. Sometimes it's fantastic. Sometimes we don't know which way is Sunday. We were going through that whole period of we didn't know if the country was like if there was going to be a recession or whatever. It's been like that for how many years? There's always something going on. So I think that's just put that on the table so you understand and you don't freak out. It's not the end of the world or anything. It's normal. Second thing is, what can you be doing to get business during this time? Well, first and foremost, okay, logically thinking, right? If you are trying to get more work, we should then in turn do more auditions, right? We should do more auditions. We have to think also, it's that old adage, right? Have you ever heard that old company or that company idea where, times get hard or we're not getting as much business, so we decrease the amount of marketing we do, right? To save money. But the reality is that, from a 20,000 foot view, that's just the absolute opposite idea of what I feel we should be doing, right? We should be increasing our output, right? And don't forget, during the summer times, it's really important, more so than ever, that you focus your concentration. And I talked about this yesterday on 1 to 3 things that are going to be that are going to get you work. That's what you're not. If you don't do anything else every single day, but these 1 to 3 things, they are the things that you should be doing to get work. I mean, that's what you should be like. No matter what you do, those are the 1 to 3 things you should be doing. Is something to do with get work, auditioning, posting new content, sending emails, something to get work constantly, nonstop, putting up new gigs, something. Okay, it's so you always want to be moving forward with trying to get work every single day. That's nonstop, and you have to focus your mind because there's will be a lot of things going on. Now, second, it's a great time to get ready for the fall, right? Putting together gigs, your Halloween gigs, your fall gigs, those Thanksgiving, your winter, Christmas. These are fantastic times to put together this stuff, get it out there, start marketing it. We're already starting to see people asking again for these work. It's just we're in a cyclical business, so you've got to be prepared. So dust off your Halloween, your scary characters, whatever work you do, your Christmas stuff, get it out there. This is a great time to do it and to get ready for it, because if you think about it, we're June, June, July, August, September. I mean, we're a quarter away. You know what I mean? Basically, and summer is going to fly by. So, we really want to have all of this ready. So you should be working on that, getting that taken care of. Now, after that, we should be looking at learning. I think the last thing is use the time that you have when you have time and educate yourself. You should always be educating yourself, but you need to be educating yourself. Again, I've said this a million times. I'm saying it again. There is no business, sport, hobby, discipline in the world that you don't train for. You have to train to get better. Okay, that's just a part of what we do in life. Is we train, we learn to get better. Okay, so same thing with voiceover. Not just you have to train and learn with your acting, but also with your business, with your marketing, with your auditioning, okay, with your setup, with your production, all of that stuff. You've got to train and get better. Okay, whether you join VO Journey Academy, we'd love to have you, or somewhere else, you've got to train to get better. Okay. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, double down on your marketing efforts during this time in the summer. Don't forget, people are going on vacation. Business goes down. That's a normal cyclical thing. I mean, we might not like it, but it's normal. It happens. 3, get yourself ready for the holidays. 4, get educated. Keep learning. Join VO Journey Academy. Do something. Learn, educate yourself. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.